Okay, guys, sorry about that. The loropetalum, I did end up cutting a lot of that back because it was just overshadowing my azalea bush. And that's a really showy bush. Now, that is an encore, so that means it's going to bloom spring, summer. Spring, fall, and winter. Summer is just, beautiful green foliage. But I do want the loropetalum to grow up like a tree. But however, it was just hanging too close over the azalea. What you can see here, it pretty much stopped the growth there. So I don't want that. So I just trimmed a lot of this loropetalum away. And you see a queen bee over there pollinating this late. But yeah, and then, so since I've done that, you can see the new growth right there. This is my burning bush. Those petunias did well because it's shaded by the red bud, which these leaves should begin to fall within a month or so. So yeah, like I said, I haven't really been out here caring for my garden like I normally would because I just can't do the heat. So I'm just going to walk you through the rough uh, and of everything in its raw form. My rosemary is so fragrant and is doing very well, as you can tell right there. And like I said, I got to get out here and weed. I see some weeds popping up, so I got to get out here and clean that up. The porch is a mess as well. I do have some lattice just leaning on the side of the house because right here on the side of the porch, that's where I'm going to hang the lattice there to kind of shade the porch area. So, and like I said, I didn't have it just like plopped there because of the high winds from the hurricane and the rain. It just kind of like slooped over. So yeah, and it's an overcast right now, so that's more of my rosemary. My palm is doing very well since I moved it years ago now. This is 15 years old. It is very slow growing though, and I knew that when I purchased it. My coleus is doing well. So I did tell you guys I had to uh, basically frame out this area only because the deer was really doing a number on that bush. And I see some of my neighbor's trash blew into my yard, so I need to pick that up. But again, with the high winds, stuff just happened. But I'm going to have to clean that up. So we're going to walk towards the back. Again, this is the little trail. And again, I just use like branches that I have to come back and straighten up. Little branches and twigs from, trees I limbed and cut down, which I have a ton in the back because I did a very hard prune on my evergreens. Okay, so let's go back here in the back garden. And that's my pine, which I'm going to remove that. Like I said, when I planted everything, I bought everything super tiny. And now that it has grown in, I see some things that I just don't want anymore. And it's just not healthy for the other tree. So I'm going to have that cut down. Okay. So now as we make our way back here, now again, the backyard still is a huge work in progress. And like I said, a lot of stuff come up which stops the progress, which we looking at that big thing right there is one of the reasons a lot of projects did not get done as of yet, because was it 2 years ago now? My AC unit went out, so that had to get replaced, and I ended up having to replace both units, the one outside and the one in the attic. So yeah, and that was, costly. So that put a lot of, I had to shift things from what I wanted to do out here to, of course, be able to heat and cool the home. So yeah, so a lot of stuff is just not completed as of yet, which that's okay. It's a work in progress. Those are my lantanas, and they were blooming beautiful, but it's coming down to the end of its season. They can last through fall, but not past that. So as you can see here, one project I need to finish filling in these rocks. I probably got to just pull some of this stuff up and put some more fabric down. Just relay that fabric just to make sure I got a good barrier. I did limb up that loropetalum. Now I will tell you, if you want to start a garden and if you want something that germinates a lot, I will go with a loropetalum, because this is a loropetalum, and this is how I'm trying to get the one in the front yard to grow. Look at all the seedlings that it has germinated. I did not, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And there's one over there by the AC unit. I did not plant these. I really do not want these here, because it would be another one of these. So I just have to figure out what I'm going to do. I'm just going to kill it, or I'm going to try to pull it up and transplant it somewhere else in the garden. But I'm telling you, if you have a space and you want to fill it, just get you a couple of loropetalums, and before you know it, it will just germinate everywhere. Okay, so let's just finish along the trail here. And as you can see, my string lights droop down from the high winds. But yeah, my umbrella, I forgot to take that out, so that had fell over. It's all bent up now, but I'm gonna wait and replace it. So that's something that's gonna get done. I need to replace the umbrella in this stand. I'm gonna power wash those 3 umbrellas and try to get 2 more years out of them, because it's starting to get costly replacing umbrellas like every 2 years. Just because here in the South, the sun doesn't number on them. So I did remulch the brown mulch in the spring. So come fall, all of this area back here, I started some of it, but all of this area in the back is going to get remulched. So that's another project, and I will keep you all along. I need to fix some of my landscaping lights. I do a mixture of hardwire and solar. Those chairs, they were really inexpensive, but the frame is metal, but the webbing, I guess you want to say, the webbing of it all, because of the sun, just started to fray. So because the frame is metal and it's still solid, I'm going to keep them. I was trying to get some like bungee cord and see how that would work, wrapping it around just so you can have like an actual back. So I started that project. I need to finish that. So that's another project that needs to get finished. I need to clean up the table there. Again, stuff just because of the winds and things like that. This is my other evergreen. That's the lantana, which that one is completely yellow. And again, guys, this is where my money was supposed to be spent. And then I had to get the AC unit, was back here. Now, do not mind this pile of cardboard. There is a cardboard mulching technique that I'm trying out just in a small section. And so far, it has been able to suppress the weeds and what part of whatever it is grass. I don't want to dig up and remove anything. I'm over that. You know, I've done so much already. So right now, I just want to cover. So I really haven't decided what I'm going to do. I'm just trying that out. I don't know. I think my original intake was just to get turf out here. And turf from that fence all the way over, because all of that's mine. And even that pine tree. So that's where my property line, where you see that pine tree, and it goes, actually my property line goes a little bit further over there. The neighbor think it's hers, but you know what? Some people I don't have time for. But anywho, that's my property line over there, and it goes all the way to here. So yeah, so it's a lot, but like I said, because I had to replace the AC unit, and after that, it was just a lot. You know, as they say, when it rains, it pours. So this is why the yard has not gotten done back here yet. And then, of course, the heat came, and I'm just out of it. I'm not doing anything. That's my birch tree, which you can see is already shedding its leaves. That's my evergreen, which has been here forever, but because it's not getting enough water, it's not growing as well, but at least it's not dying. So some of the twigs and branches, I just started putting around the perimeter of it. So that's still another project. I really think I want to get maybe 2 more crepe myrtles. That's a crepe myrtle right there. Get 2 more crepe myrtles out here. I want some Japanese maples. The only thing with maple trees is I don't want to deal with the leaves when they shed. So I'm going to have to figure out what I want to do. So when you see all the debris here, which is really not debris in my opinion, because it's like a soil amendment. When I limb up my evergreens, which you can see I limbed up my evergreens there, and I just do everything with a regular saw. I detwig some of the branches, as you guys saw on the side of the house, and I use them, you know, just to define some of the beds. And then, so these are all the ones over here. I'll show you that I detwigged. So it's very painstaking, slow sometimes, taking every twig off, but you know, it's a good detoxer too. So these are everything that I detwig. So I'm just going to figure out where in the garden I'm going to put these. I still yet have this huge pile to detwig, but sometimes I just lay it. Sometimes I just lay it down on top of the ground, and then I come back and mulch over it, because like I said, that's a good soil amendment. And guys, look, see the deer over there? Let me kind of zoom in. I told you they see me now, they're trying to go back. But usually this is around the time they make their way all the way around here. And it's usually a family of 7. But they're being very cautious right now. I think they're going back by the pond over there. Yeah, it looks like they're taking off. So I still have to limb up this tree here, but the rest of my trees over here, I gave it a good limb. Since it's, you know, fall getting ready to come, I love the fall season, I love winter season, and spring. Part of spring in South Carolina, I love. The other part I do not, because of the pollen. But this is when I can really get out in the garden and do my thing. Summer, I'm in the house. That's why I really don't post a lot of videos in the summertime unless I'm out early in the morning or in the evening once the temperatures and the humidity have dissipated. Okay, so again, guys, this was where my future greenhouse is supposed to be. But I'm going to have to wait for some time to do that. But again, that's another project. This is the outdoor dining area. Okay. And this is another outdoor dining area right there. My fire pit area, which I can't wait to have some fires going. That's another lantana. I gotta put some bird food out. This is my rose room, guys. which originally was supposed to be my outdoor kitchen garden. And I had to put this up, of course, the bamboo fencing because of the deer. And I had to move all of my roses in here because of the deer. And I do have a couple of azaleas, and I have one geranium. And this is my jasmine bush. Yep. So over here is the patio. And I'm going to get a little outdoor table. I'm going to move this. I have another project that I'm going to be working on. And these are just all my pots. I have so many pots now. And I should move this chair. And this is my Sedum Joy Autumn. That's another azalea, which I'm surprised that's not blooming. But yeah. So this is the other project I'm going to be working on. Like I said, just kind of overlook the rubbish because I do have to clean up out here. But these are Vincias, and I'm going to pot these. Put 3 in each pot. Okay. And there's some more Autumn Sedum Joy, Lantanas, Coleus. That's just some fabric that I have to put down in the area that I just told you guys with the rocks. So yeah. So this is the view from here. And like I said, it looks a wreck, but y'all know once I get out here and do what I gotta do, it's gonna look beautiful. But this is just, I just wanted to show you guys the stages of projects I gotta do. And again, I think I'm gonna take the bamboo down off the rose room. I'm gonna put the white lattice up. I hope I bought enough, because I have 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm not sure if it's going to be enough, but I'll have to figure that out how I'm going to do it. Plus I have the lattice right over there. And like I said, the lattice is also going in the front on the side. So yeah. Okay guys, I will see you next time. Bye.